devotees of the grounds and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Oi sashi peki choshin me tram rira le shini de gempadi sangye shendo mete buwagi choku namanda shila chupar shoy jese lama tamba könam ki çökü kalar kente çüzente Jita Zambe Dulce Zemala Sage Çöki Çarva Atusu Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami
Sangye Chutanzuge
Chanchu Pado Dani Kepsu Chu Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sona Rola Penche Sangye Druba Sho
Sangye
Chudan Soge Chunan La Chanchu Pado Dani Kepsu Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sonam Gi Rola Penche Sangye Druba Sho
Sangye
Chudan Soge Chunam La Chanchu Pado Dani Kepsu Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sonam Gi
Rola Penche Sangye
Druba Sho
Yeah, the motivation for listening teaching, and there's so of course just as seeking happiness for this life, is that there's no difference from the ants and the mosquitoes and tiny worms. They all seeking happiness for this life, seeking food, and that no differences from them. Even the body is different, but mind is not different, motivation is not different, nothing special. So that's not Dharma, but that's the attachment to this life, the worldly Dharma, not holy Dharma. So seeking happiness of the future life, not being reborn Lord, seeking happiness of the future life. The three great purposes is the first one, basic one, the first one. But even that is a reality, not that. Then even to achieve liberation from samsara, blissful state, peace for oneself, by being free from oceans of samsara suffering, not even that, not that also. The purpose of listening, teaching, and then the purpose of listening, teaching is to benefit to one sentient being, to benefit, to not harm, to benefit one sentient being. From there to numberless sentient beings, numberless helpings, helpers, animals, numberless human beings, numberless spirit beings, asura beings, or then to free them, free them from the oceans of samsara sufferings, and bring them to the peerless happiness, total cessation of the obscurations, completion of realization, or the peerless happiness, to bring them there by myself alone. And therefore, then, I must to be able to do that perfectly. Slight mistake then, without slight mistake then, I must just to omniscience, and therefore that reason then I need to actually path. Just only praying doesn't happen. Then you need to actualize path, the whole path for enlightenment. So they were going to listen to lamrim for like that. Okay. Then motivation has to like this. So I told you already. Yes. When you work for company, when you work for, when you do your job, I mean, I'm talking generally, not as a Dharma student, Dharma student, generally, not Dharma, in best bodhicitta motivation might do, but in many don't do any Dharma motivation. So working with self, working for this life, and just some animals and the motivation that. So nothing special from the animal, insect, and the way of thinking, your way of living the life. Only the difference in the looking at the body, different. So this is not katsure, not like working for company or business or something. No, that this guy meeting business or whatever. So here it's very special. You have to have not even liberation. Total liberation, happiness forever, ultimate happiness for yourself, not even that. So the minor teachings or whatever, so that the main concern is sentient beings who are numberless. You are just one. Sentient beings, no matter how much happiness you're looking for, you're just one. It's nothing. So compared to freeing the numberless sentient beings from the ocean of samsara suffering, and bring them to peace, happiness. That's so. When you think that, so I just one, and that you work for always your life, and then even liberation from samsara, for that ultimate happiness, cessation of total cessation of suffering forever. But isn't even that is not that even though that has just yourself is nothing, lost, it's nothing. So compared to how precious the numberless sentient beings are, even each sentient being, how precious it is. Forever, for example, you often Eastern says, yourself and others numberless, yourself is one, there's nothing. So others are numberless. So they were to free others from suffering and to obtain cause happiness to others is extremely important, but there's numberless. So even two people are two sentient beings. It's more than one, so it's so important to work for them. You need to work for them. Then down there, numberless sentient beings. Can't imagine that your self-control lost, and that's nothing. So even yourself, not to looking happy. Not for looking happiness for this life, not in the Krishna seeking, not that in the even the future life happiness. Future life is not just one. All the future life is happiness. I'm talking about that, not just one. That's all the future life. Until we are free from samsara. Numberless. When we get out of samsara. So future life is not just one. You think I'm talking one? No, numberless. How I have to prepare happiness for that, for all those lives. How that's important. How that is so important. There's a fifth Dalai Lama or seventh Dalai Lama. I don't know. So you see, sentient beings, people be so much alike. Climbing Mount Everest, for example. Climbing Mount Everest, you know the risk. You can't really say you can come back to home. There's avalanche, there's all the risk. So still you climb Mount Everest. There's crowds of people like this lined up. Climb Mount Everest. I saw not that, but I saw that bit. Lined up, hundreds of people. Rocks also came. Lined up to climb Mount Everest. So you're liberated. So after you. At least if you able to climb Mount Everest, then are you free from lordship? No. Are you free from lordship? You don't have to be free from lordship? No, not at all. And free from do you become free from samsara? No. Free from lordship? No. The achieve enlightenment for sentient being. Achieve enlightenment. There's no motivation that. Unless there are some possible somebody, but I can't say normally. And I've met Dharma in the most people. To benefit sentient being, there's motivation sort of rare. So like that, you can never say 100% come back to home. So hoping everything's well, succeed, but hoping, but there's then so many people died on the mountain, including Sherpas and So there are many things, not all that wonders, but many things they do in the world to achieve happiness, like which is 2 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and just a very short time. The happiness, and that happiness of if you analyze, is the nature, is suffering. So that for that you bear so much hardships. So many years in school, primary school, college, university, so much education. You spend all that time just to achieve this happiness in life, but even that, if really if you really analyze, it's not happiness, not real happiness, suffering. So like that, happiness, by power, by money, by wealth, happiness, being famous and being, all that. So it's nothing. So you see, not only that, but which cause incredible hardships, unbelievable hardships, danger of death, risk of death. Then you do those things in order to achieve this very temporary happiness and pleasure. So I think the Lama or something. So you see, for Dharma happiness, like happiness, obtaining happiness for all the future life, all in samsara, then it will be real happiness, liberation from samsara, the oceans of suffering, the real happiness, by ceasing the delusion karma. All that, you see, so, so combat that, all this effort, you sacrifice your life, march, climb Mount Everest, what? There are many things cause life danger, you bear hardships, those. So the small happens, so like that. So of course, those unbelievable happiness in all the future lives, even just then liberation from samsara, or ultimate happiness, everlasting. All this, actually the hardships you need to. Like that hardship, thousands, million times, ought to bear, to freedom, liberation from samsara. If you think value, but the value, see? So small pleasure, just if you get, not sure who will get, even get. So so much be hardship for them. So for this, thousands, millions, if you bear, it's nothing. They got to the value, the ultimate happiness, everlasting happiness. You understand? All like that. So now then there's enlightenment. Wow, then you're able to bring all the sentiments free from oceans or something, bring enlightenment. Wow. So you see, you're coming to Kopan course. So then you hear mind teaching. So you need the bodhicitta motivation. You understand? Motivation. You can't just listen. You can't just listen like lecture, like in the old normal life. You listen. Or here, you see, from the Lama side, there's pure motivation. I hope I'm not sure. Maybe very dirty motivation, very kaka motivation. and the dirty. So not sure. Anyway, so yeah, there's a discipline from the Lama side. Explain the lamrim, so because we don't go one by one, so then you understand. And then 6 recognitions, you have to listen to the teaching with 6 recognitions. So that at least yourself is a chronic sick person from beginningless rebirth, with the sickness of the mind, the delusions, and 3% mind. I mean, by making it short. 6 root delusions. I mean, so elaborate 85,000 delusions. By elaborating. Sickness from beginners about. So you are chronic patients. And then the teaching is a medicine for that. Teaching is the real medicine to cure that, to overcome the trip free from that. And the Lama give teaching is the doctors. Give medicine like that with the revelation of that 60 revelations, and then anyway just expand the number. So usually those go beginning for the Tibetans, for the Buddhist people. I mean that's the way. There's a way of giving teaching gradually. Beginning part, preliminary part, and all of that. So. But for the West people, I think there's subjects better at least it's suitable for them. But what was to change the subject, so to fit their mind. So. So in my view, normally teachings on emptiness, ultimate nature, that's much later. So greater part of lower capable, then after that middle capable, then high capable bodhicitta. You see all that, and then two techniques of bodhicitta, and then comes the emptiness, shamatha, the power to achieve the proper meditation, then great insight, the wisdom, special insight. So like that, teachings for the Eastern, or for the Buddhists, who are already Buddhists, but for Westerns and so then not in their way, so generally it doesn't fit their way. So even for myself, I find the emptiness is very scientific. It's very scientific. The growth and the depending on causal conditions, and then depending on parts, emptiness depending on parts. By dependent parts, then things exist, and things exist in the meaning. That's we went through roughly. So, because there's a valid base existing, and then there's a valid mind existing, then given the name, it's made up the name. Middle level, so like that. So that's how I exist. That's how everything exists. I action object. Then all the existence. That's how it exists in the meaning. So by analyzing that. For our hallucinate mind, not analyzing, then everything is what we have been believing from beginning this year, but not only from birth, not only from this morning, not only from the birth, from beginning this year, but where everything appeared actually not merely labeled, something that's existing from its side, but even very growth, not labeled at all by the mind in the complete existence from its side. So this is how you see how things appear to you, even with the eye, and then also that's how you believe, or that's how you hold on to all the time. So total hallucination there. So so I think I lost what I'm talking. So anyway, so free the numberless beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to peace, happiness, the total cessation, obscuration, completion, realization, sangye. And by myself alone, therefore I must achieve state of omniscience. Therefore I'm going to reach the limit teaching. I told you already. Okay, yeah. So just before going into emptiness again, I want to suppose I talked about death yesterday. So just by the way, to mention, I don't know whether there's another organization, not Dharma organization, or everything prepared for death. And if you want to help somebody dying, to help or to provide all the needs. So we do have it. For many years ago, prepared for somebody who dying to help provide everything we do have many years ago. So you can get from the FPMT, so organization there. So there's, but I mean not that. That means only who have interest. This means not necessarily always Buddhist, but who is concerned to help others, whatever the best to help others. Who is concerned that all the general Buddhists, you see, so want to help others, from the outside, external methods, whatever we can do. So we did prepare the whole thing, including power pills, the consciousness to shoot, from here to the ground. The power pill has the relics of Buddha or Lamas, then magnetic iron or stone, that's power to consciously to shoot, to pull it out of the goes from there. That's where to be born in Pure Land. But if the consciousness shoot from here, then it is to be born in the formless world, Deva, formless. The other one is Pure Land. That there's a different door. I think it's come from mouth and then it's a preta, then I think hell is a Hennis. From a Hennis, hell rings, and then from urine, I think it's an animal or something like that. So they're different, different. So that I think they come from here country. Then I think what be human being. I think. So dependent on door. So therefore, after the conscience, after the breath stopped, then after the breath stopped, but I mean the person actually dying. But sometimes the breath stopped doesn't not necessarily mean the person dead. But even in the hospitals, you pump, then they come to some of the person not really dead, so then they will come back alive again. So so I mean, person after, I think they recently the person has been coma for 1 year, then come back, then again alive. So they are like this after a long time being coma, then alive. So some stop heart and this breathing and the things stop not function. But then after some time come back. So person who is karma because not finished to be alive again, to function again. So sometimes they're like that. Clinically dead, but then there are people who surprisingly wake up after some time. So they are like this, opposite to clinic decision, dead. So that's fit with that definition. So definition becomes false. For example, I'll give you one example. In France, there's a hospital and one child, and all the doctors in the hospital decided will die or dead. But then Geshe Lama was there in France, did the few minutes puja, I think, something, few minutes puja. And so child became alive, didn't child, not dead, child able to function. So all the doctors and they're dead. But then Geshe Lama got to be minutes puja. Geshe Lama, who's the largest scripper that's built here, so the Lama. So the Zopa, he built the big scripper. He's the one who serves Geshe Lama Kuntu. So so Geshe Lama Kuntu, in his puja, then the child became alive. So there are many like that, not just Muslim, but just generally. It's like that. So clinical way of deciding death is not it's not definite. It's not definite. So it's it is three things. If the conscience really left the body, real death, then when you pull the skin, if you pull the skin, it gets stretched up. You see, it doesn't go down. Now it's going down. As you pull up, it goes down. So as it goes down, the conscience is there. If the body, you feel like this stretched up, the conscience not there. So like that, and also smell from the body, the smell of death come from the body. Then other one is seed. For men, the seed, sperm comes out, then blood comes out from mouth, not necessarily both. Supposed to be true, but not necessarily due to condition of the body. So I think this term is Lamas who passed away. So far, not that I saw everyone's sperm, but seems like that it's more definite. When the sperm came out, then the consciousness left. But so that one, I don't know whether you have gone through the meditation. Then normally the lamrim is not there, but I put it from many years. I put in the course book when we die, what happens, 25 observations and all that is what happened. So I put it there, not the path, but the basic, the evolution of death. So I put backslide there. So I don't know, usually the course goes through that. But I don't know what we have gone through that yet. So the consciousness which in the subtle seat, the heart, and the spirit come down from the crown. So it was there, and the half the white, half red. The red one goes up, the white one, it comes down. It's like that. So with the women, I think the seed more white, it come from nose. And then through the vagina, the period comes out. All like that, more blood so that slight different male, and that's one sign. So 3 signs are dead, they've been dead. The conscience left the body. When the conscience is there, the smell of dead is not there. So when the conscience left, was split from the undisturbed seed. Then comes the smell of body. Even who was able to meditate in that time, and there was a subtle mind, able to meditate. Then 1 week, 3 weeks, one day, or 1 week, or a few weeks, or 20 days, whatever, meditate. The meditation over. Then seed comes out, then smell comes out also. So that somebody was the meditation, into meditation, over there's no smell. For some body, even the scented smell. So the face even more glorified, even more magnificent, like that. Anyway, so I've been doing something like that, and I might talk, get elaborate. So that's why many times, you see, I think in India, Kalimpong, many times body is put in the box, the coffin, and then carried to the cemetery. Then if the person becomes alive with the function, scratches the box, scratch. And this happened, different time in the past. And I think their stories decided dead, but not dead. And then but not here. Long time ago, many years ago, one father, not really dead, you see, but I think so they put butter on the wood. I think the Hindus, the people, they wash feet with water. So they get holy water, then take 3 times around, then they put on wood. Then they put grass on the heart, and they burn the grass first. And so when they do that, the father come out, his limbs and the moving of the come out. Then because they never heard person become alive from the cemetery. They never had to say everybody. Then everybody hit the father, with the sticks, they killed that. They killed that because they never heard the somebody came out. So they killed right there. Everybody hit. So the karma of the father. So he did something like this to other people in the past. That's how he went. So he experienced the result for him on himself. So it's not what the father experienced, it's only the fault of the other people. No. It's basically his own karma. So there are stories, and one time I was examining from far and watching the person brought it to the burn, but the person didn't look cut and left, soft. The body is soft, and it's like that. Anyway, so yeah. So So what I want to say is so FPMT has all the things, even the power pills and the many things to put together, as the office has to help the people that you want to help them. You see, yes. So you to get the office from FPMT office. You can go website. Then you get everything from the website. Then you get everything from the website. You can get a sleep from the website. If you are hard to sleep, then you go to our website and you get I'm joking. So then I had this idea for many years, but only this year was able to actualize. There, in China, Taiwan, all those other countries, they did have something to cover on the body to not really about Lord, I think. But I'm not sure they're correct. It doesn't look like what they even meant is correct. I'm not sure what they use a lot. But anyway, so I want to show you. But you see, but because I have this, now I don't have to practice, abandon negative karma, I can do all the negative karma. You can't think like that. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So this is for a cat. This is for your pets, dogs and cat and. That wasn't my day, but the monk from Singapore, he was committed. Committed, how to say? Committed, Left hand. Special forces. Special forces. Special forces over delusion or so this, because I produced for people, and then he used that for cats and dogs and puppies. See, so this Om Mani Padme Hum, the most precious, that essence of all Dharma, in scarce of benefit is. Then this is a mantra of the secret relic of the Dhammakaya. Incredible benefits, unbelievable. So this is on the life tree inside the stupa. Then you go around only one time, then you are free from the Lord. Like Swaminath. And then now there's so many stupas around. Not only the Buddha's, all the numberless Buddha's Dhammakaya manifestations, Krishna stupa is inside the mountain. Not only that, but now there's so many stupas, so many travels. You want to go around down below, not the top or down below. So all the holy beings, I think I might mention, all the holy beings, they go around 100,000 times. And so they, that time ago they didn't have all this down there. The crystal stupa inside the mountains. So maybe that's even trouble. So they go around 100,000 times, and the Gajashi I mentioned the Lama. And then I think it's Guru. Jeju Kangpa, he's hermitage on top of the mountain, big mountain. Then the ceremony, his hermitage is here, right on the top, not right on top of the here. I didn't go. So that Lama went around 100,000 times. So yeah, so many holy beings go down. So anyway, so this on the life tree is written, it's in Striva. So you go around just one time, the person, it purifies person's nikrama so much, and you are free from all and also you have opportunity to be born pure land. Also, so many benefits. Then this one is next one, the stainless pinnacle, stainless lotus pinnacle data mantra. So this by seeing, by hearing, by remembering, so you purify the very heavy nirkama, kill the Patamata, Arahata, killed caused blood Buddha, designated among the Sanghas, and so the five or any of them nirkama, heavy nirkama you committed, then you see by seeing, by remembering, by seeing, by remembering, by touching, or you can purify those incredible, those very heavy karma. Five heavy nirkama without break. So if you commit to that, then soon you get reborn in the Lord, in the hell. Not only in the hell, but the lowest number 8, the lowest unbearable suffering, etc. So you have to get born there. Once you're born there, your land of life is there, because one intimacy, one intimacy you have to be there. And then even this world ends, and this world begins, so this world ends. And your karma is not finished, but you get born in another universe, hell realm. So you enter your karma finishing like that. So those karmas, those negative karmas get finished by touching, by remembering, by reciting. It's so powerful. And then you recite 7, and then also it creates to be born as will-turning king for one eon. For one eon, not year, eons, to be born as a my memory is bad, or 1 eon or 100,000. I think you get born as will-turning king 100,000 times, and the eon or something like that. Incredible power. Like that. Then recite 7 times a day, then so easy to burn Pure Land, and with the Pure Land, then this Namjalma Purification, this I didn't have that, but he put it, the friend was committed, and so his wife died suddenly. Then told him to become a monk, and then he became a monk. And so he's been healing by teaching meditation, Tonglen, and meditation. He healed many people, many sick people, even those who had cancer, many people. So even at he recited Manipembo, the group of people who reside together, with all peace and So that was his idea, but originally this because I saw the benefits, so I, met this. I added the benefits here to receive. So at first I saw some basics, then I added the benefits, and then so in Namjalma, if you have the protection, this in the house, then whole building becomes a holy, precious, holy house. So even not only animal, but even insects, cockroach or any mouse, any insects in the house, and then they all get purified. They all get purified. Then they come out great quality from beginners, but purified, and then people, anyone who died in that house, never equitable lodgement. So it is the benefit, and the shadow of the house touch any being by the power of this mantra. House being holy, the shadow, daytime, the sun rising, the shadow touches any insect, and people purify the nikshama, and they don't get about Lord. And if this is on the hill, then you see hill become precious holy. Then anybody who climb not the people, animals, anybody climb, they could come and get purified, like that. So in Mongolia, there's businessman, Mongolian businessman, at the bottom member of the center in the Mongolia, I think, I don't know his name. So I told him to build a Kangwu Tsakpa, the simple stupa, it's like throne of Buddha. Builds a small in Sajion, but it's like throne of Buddha, you see. Then you said you put other satsas and other holy objects. So Namjalma, this inside, so you can also outside you can see. So anyway, so the Mongolia, the 200,000 people, but animals are, I think 60 million or 6 million or 60 million. No, 6 million I heard before, long time ago. Then there were times, so many animals died. Like that. So many. So when I go outside, you see so many cows, so many horses. So then second time I go to not a louder speaker, but small speaker. Then I go. Then when I see many cows, horses, then I recite mantra there to everybody was hopefully everybody here. So especially Namjalma mantra. So to the variable lodgings. And so I did that last time in the Mongolia. So then Kazari. So you see, then so good. You must remember to get this and to put in the car. So in the car, if that, then you see, without knowing, then without seeing, without knowing, so many insects get killed when you drive a car. So then because car become holy. If you have this in the car become holy, then car touch and the being get killed, you see. So the touch and the being with the car wheel, so the car become holy because of the Dharma protection inside. So the negative karma get purified. Even they killed, they're dead, but they don't get reborn Lord. So of course it doesn't mean you drive on the, you see rabbit or you say dogs, or you must drive on top. Then you go to then next minute you go to prison. So this is Namjala mantra, short one. So this one is the sutra, the mantra, sutra of liberation. This mantra, this even name, Tawachembe-do, the great Tawachembe-do, the great liberation. Sutra of great liberation. Even by hearing that name, you don't get from lordship. Even by hearing name, you are free from lordship. So powerful. If you recite this, then from here up to enlightenment, you never get from lordship. So once you're born there, then it's possible. It's even for humans, you suffer most. Not only suffering, but the most heavy suffering. Heavy suffering, combined with that, how many heavy problem suffering you experience immediately, it's all peace, comparing the small suffering with hell. So this is incredible. Then next, one thing is missing is the Mitukpa mantra is incredible. So it is not there, but next time, because I would like to have it. So, maybe this one. So this one, him in the body. So after death, and then they cover this to stop get upon lordship. So this, yeah. So this is not mantra, yeah. So like this, yeah, yeah. So like that, you see. So correct all the mantras. So the next time I would put the Mitukpa mantra, you put the mantra, okay? So so you can have this, so you to help other people. These are dogs and cats and like that, you see. He said, I haven't thought about that, but this he said here. So which is very good, I think many people, they don't know themselves, but they care about the dogs, puppies. They don't know about their lives. They don't know, so they don't care, but they're concerned with the dogs and cats, which is good, you see. So, so I'm very happy. There's things to provide to help dying people. So after many times, so this year I was able to, with his help, and this is made in China. So in China, even the statues make very nice, beautiful. Yeah, so yeah. So I just let you know what's available. You understand? Otherwise, you never come to know how you can help people. Time. I mean, they're based on how to help yourself as well. Yeah. So there's one monk died here. Lost some Namjal Kaza. No, it's one of the original monks from Lao. So he died. So the first time to use this was on him. He was a good monk. He died a good way. So it doesn't need that, but he was covered by this So that's the first person. So there was one Alichua, she didn't die yet, but she's with the old folks home. So I brought that, and I went to see her, but I promised to come to see Bivali, but I didn't get to go to see her, but I told the director to give one to her once to cover her body. So the best, but I want to tell the best, what's the best for you, preparation for your death. So you see, in your life, even you're able to stop angry one time. Patience is able to stop anger one time. Oh, that's the best. That's the best preparation for your death. That's the happiness. That's the happiness beyond from this life. You see, after enlightenment, and so happiness. Oh, so even you didn't get done all in the whole life, but even one time, not when somebody does bad, you don't like, but to not get angry. To practice patience, to not stop anger. That's the best. That's the best thing to help for your death. To not suffer when you die. So you have to not get angry. So to get angry, then you can respond Lord realm, hell realm, experience for. I don't know what I should tell today. You have to know it's very important to know these things. Three things about anger. It's something that you need to know, very important. So I think maybe I'll tell today. So you see, when you get angry, when you lose anger, when you lose your freedom, when you lose your own peace, happiness, so you see, like this, three things you have to know. Three unbelievable things. You can be angry. So if you who don't have bodhicitta and angry to somebody who has bodhicitta, then you see, for 1,000 years merit you collected. 1,000 years merit you what you have collected, good karma, good luck. All then destroyed completely. But in that second, or got angry to a bodhisattva, you are not bodhisattva, but get angry to bodhisattva, or angry in that second, then 1,000 years, all the merits what you collected totally get destroyed. So that means, from those merits you get enlightenment or liberation or happiness, or that doesn't happen because the cause merit is destroyed by anger, heresy. Diablo 조금 더 해준지 가서 가와 동도 싸워야 아지는 대체 저라도 그 기지 좀 맞지 어때 for 1,000 years, no, 1,000, not years, sorry, eons, 1,000 eons, and making charity and made offerings and to the Buddhas and so forth. Then one rising anger, 1 second to a bodhisattva, or then destroy all the meditations. So we never know who has bodhisattva, who has bodhicitta or not, who is the enlightened being or not. Then of course you get angry to Buddha or bodhisattva like this, and then but then there's a bodhisattva, ordinary bodhisattva, higher bodhisattva, then who has direct perception of the emptiness. Then there's Buddha. So then you see, married to like to be, I don't know, 100,000 years, what, probably in the rubber get destroyed by raising anger 1 second to Buddha. So, and then there's Guru after that, after all that, who is the most powerful, most precious holy object, and then holy being, then angry to numberless Buddha and angry to Guru is much double twice much more happy than much more not happy, heavier. Not I said happy, heavier. Getting angry heresy to Guru than the Buddhas. So like that, million times eons of merits get destroyed, and then rubbish like that. So heavy. So anyway, we don't know who's the enlightened being, who's not enlightened being. Our mind is so obscure. Our mind is not enlightened mind. Our mind is so obscure. Oh no, so ordinary, so obscure. So we see enlightened beings. We see enlightened beings are, like Asanga tried to achieve Mitra Buddha 12 years, but although he lived 3 times, and then there's another example, then he went back inspired, totally 12 years, he didn't say anything, so he came back, he saw dog wounded totally the lower part of the body full of maggots, and then that caused him to rise unbelievable most compassion. Then he cut his leg, flesh from here, to put the maggots there, so maggots is still to eat. Then he went to pick up a maggot by closing an eye to the tongue, but he wasn't afraid by hunger might kill him. So then he didn't touch. So he opened. So it was a Mitra Buddha. It's not a wounded dog. There is not peaceful wounded so suffering dog. Not that. Now, because of unbelievable compassion, then because purified so much in the karma, people aren't able to see that the Mitra Buddha, but not dog, but could not see. So then, so much purification done, then able to see Mitra Buddha. Then Mitra Buddha. No, then he complained, I have been meditating you to achieve for 12 years, but didn't see. Then he says, Mitra Buddha said, I was always there with you in the cave. Then he showed on his sugar, on his spirit. He was asanga spirit, all the drops there, he showed their way spirit. So to prove that Maitreya Buddha was there in the cave all the time, but because obscuration didn't see Maitreya Buddha. So that's also when you do retreat of deity, it's always there. You should know that it's always there. But because of obscuration, you cannot see it. The deity is always there where you are. But when the obscuration is gone, then you see where you are, even in the toilet, wherever you are. When the minute when the obscuration, wild obscuration gone, then you see wherever you are. So like a Dhammakesh Yulwa, who offers service to Guru, unbelievable. One of the best examples is that. So he always cleaned the Guru's holy place and always serve. So if he was writing a Tibetan letter, but then when the Changawa, his Guru, as soon as Guru Changawa calls him, he immediately run inside. He not try to finish. No, even right but as soon as you hear, immediately run inside the Guru's place. So it's like that. If the mandala offering, I'm offering mandala, I'm offering mandala, I have to finish all this fast. He doesn't do that. Ministry might say, I'm offering mandala. So he might do that, but he immediately run. He stopped and immediately ran to the Guru's to our service. So it's like that. So it's unbelievable. So while it's offering, so anyway, he killed every morning. So one morning he killed the dust in the Guru's place. So he put in the Shanta, there's about a mango way. So he was put the dust outside to disposal, and then it's upstairs, downstairs, he go through the steps. So he reached the third step. When he reached the third step, so because I was serving as a Guru, so purified so much, it's nigirkama, obscuration. So then he reached the path, the high path to enlightenment, mind path, So mind path of meditation, preparation, direction path, the path of meditation, path of normal learning. So mind path is three. It's all small, say mind path of meditation, the middle, then great mind path of great so great path of meditation. So when he went to the third step, he actualized he reached the path of meditation great. So then that time he see numberless Buddha in the Manaka aspect. In the Manaka aspect. Right there he saw numberless Buddha in the Manaka aspect. As he reached third step. Like that. So when you correctly practice lamrim, good devotion, then like that. You see, not as it's like this, no, see. You see, so much that the realization happening while you're doing our service and so like that. So Katama Geshayo was in uncomparable practice of good devotion one. So like that. So so even the statues, paintings, holy objects, you see Nimanaka aspect that time. See your Guru in Nimanaka aspect of Guru. You see when your mind is more purified. Then you become Arya being, Arya Bodhisattva, to transfer wisdom directly perceive evidence. So when you become Arya Bodhisattva, then you see the holy objects, statues of the Sambuddhika aspect, and also your Guru, you see the Sambuddhika aspect. And then when you complete part in your heart, part of meditation, part of normal learning, so then at that time, you become the Guru. That time you become the Guru. The Guru in the sense, you see, what Deputy Pavanga Tejingba explained in the Calling Guru, the meaning of the Guru, what is really meaning of that is all the Buddha's eternal wisdom one taste in the bliss in Dharmakaya, all the holy mind is one taste, one taste. So it's like all the river from the world goes to ocean, you know. Then one drop of water, river goes to ocean. It mixes with the rest of the ocean. As long as the rest of the ocean there, it is out there. So like that, the holy mind, all the Buddha, that's wisdom of great bliss points, you know. That is one test. And the great bliss Dharmakaya, it's all into one test. So like all the water in the ocean become one. Okay? Even drop, you put water, become one with the ocean. That's the kind of Guru. So reality, with the hard to understand for new people, it is even old student, but I think how much merit you have, how much you understand the prayer, it depends how much merit you have. If you have much merit, then your mind is easy to open, easy to understand. Otherwise, if you don't measure it, you don't understand. It's like hard stone, hard iron, like that. You see? So, that is the kind of Guru. This is only this is kind of Guru. The ultimate nature of all the Buddha. This is all the Buddha. Damage, please guide me. Please guide me, bring me to enlightenment, to the advanced stage. That's also guide. Meaning of guide is that. Guide me, please guide me. This is Pautuku, the damages. Please guide me without separation, this life and the future lives and intermediate stage. Every second is he guide me without separation. So that's prayer. All that's the real meaning of the Guru is that there is a tantra way of explaining. So anyway, so to say before, then you see you become the Guru when you complete the path, purified, gross, subtle department, everything. Then you complete all the path. Then you become the Guru, one to Guru. When you become Guru, then you become all the Buddha. Even though you try to practice Tara or medicine Buddha or Genesis or something, you see one deity, but when you become the deity, only become the deity, that means the Guru. Then that means all the Buddha, you become all the Buddha. So like that, you see the Buddha and Dharmakaya, so then your mind, that time your mind becomes Dharmakaya. So you see the Buddha and Dharmakaya. So like that. So even the holy objects, the way you see it, totally different than where we sit now. Or like that, depending on how much your mind is purified, or depend on that, and the projection, the painting, statue, all this. So depending on how much your mind is purified, more realization, then you see different ways. So like that. What was What did I say? Lung? I forgot. What was lung? Huh? Oh yes. Yes, anger. Okay, have a tea before anger. Before anger, have a tea.
Lama sa ye lama chue te she lama ge dun te go
je she bo lama de lama namam
la che babu.
So while you're having tea, to continue to talk. So, you see, now, because our mind is so much defiled, ordinary, so because that many enlightened beings, you see, we see in the, like Asanga, in very suffering or dogs, in other animal form, so like that. Even the enlightened being, so it appears like that. Animal form, very much suffering. So for us, even a human being, but very ordinary, so much suffering, so much difficulty, so much poor, so very suffering form. Much of the time we see like that. Much of the times we don't see it as something which Buddha, or something which thousands of lights, like suns, like sunbeam, or not like that. You see, male, female, child, all kinds of form, but so much suffering. Looking, so much suffering. So peaceful, looking like that. Much times we see like that. We say our mind is so ordinary, so skewed. Because that. So mind is more purified, then we see better. So that. For that, just example, then you can understand. One container water, Preta beings, hungry ghosts, when they, for them, it is past blood. But when the human being look at it is water for the human beings, because they are more merged. So that samsari, the asuras, gods, they are more merit. So that appears the nectar for them. Not enlightened beings nectar, but a nectar for the samsara beings. Devas, higher nectar, much better than the human beings' water. So it appears nectar for them. There's one container of water, it appears different to the different beings, and then how much the level merit they have. Go to that. So like that. So this place is like this for us human beings who have merit to see deities and the painting like this, mantras and all like that. Like this we have appearance. But for pretas they don't see this. For pretas, the copper place burned by a hot sun, even the tree is not green, but log of trees burned by fire. So depressed place. Pretas they see in that way. Here they try this place. They never see this way. Then for the not enlightened being, or the samsaric, the form of samsaric, the suraj, then they see this celestial dimension much better. Celestial dimension, incredible things to them, because that's higher measures in that time. So like that. So whatever you see is according to the level of your mind. So that's not what everybody should say. No. That's wrong. So everybody see. Same thing in the world. How the world is according to the level of mind. According to our level of mind, how you see the world, how you see the sun, moon, the whole thing, according to the level of mind. Oh, it's like that. You see what, scientifically explained it according to our level of mind. So that's it's different according to different beings' level of mind. They see the different things. So you have to understand one liquid in the container appear different way. Same thing is place appear different way. So always thinking, if you see, there must be this, must be like this. What you see? No, let me see. So different beings according to the level of the mind. This is the thing. The place is different. So that's very important to know. I forgot again. So you see Buddhas, but you don't recognize. So you don't recognize. You see many, so much suffering. People, animals, so on. Many times you see in that way, but you don't recognize. And then we don't recognize, we don't get compassion. Then the Asanga, many others like Gisul Sembuwa, but it took much time. But sorry, it is something else. So maybe I tell the. So Naguchoba, a great yogi, flies in the sky and when the pirate recognition, playing Dharma and all that. So anyway, so he came to Odi, was going to go to Odi to do the last practice of Tantra, last practice of Tantra to achieve enlightenment. Last practice. There's all kinds of action. So anyway, I don't have to describe. So the last practice before enlightenment. So there was one lady on the side of the river, one lady full of leprosy disease, past blood coming out, and there's so much suffering. And then she asked him, please take me across the river, the other side of the river. He didn't pay attention, he was dead. Then afterwards, his disciple, who was a monk, Naguchoba is not a monk, still a person. His disciple, Gitsultsumbo, became monk. Then she asked him, please carry me at the side of the river. Then as soon as she saw her, got unbelievable compassion. Unbelievable compassion. He's a monk, the other's a female, even though normal type, but she immediately incredible compassion. She grabbed her carried backside, in spite of leprosy disease or tragedy disease, all this, not concern, but incredible compassion. So he carried it. Then middle of the river, he didn't have to cross whole river. Middle of the river, she became Dojapamo. There's a deity, female deity who is a pighead, but the Signapa is ignorance. So, Kajure, Signapa is ignorance, your ignorance. So anyway, the Bajogan Sam. So she appeared in deity in the middle of the river. No longer the suffering, awful suffering deity. No. become the Sepang deity. Then carried him, the monk, without need to die. So normally die, then you born pure. No, you without need to die. And then carried him in the Pure Land. So if you get born Bajrayog in the Pure Land, then you definitely become enlightened there. You definitely become enlightened there, but not Amitabha Pure Land, not like that. Yes, but it's easy to be reborn, but only after that, then I don't know how long it is, only after that you become enlightened. Perhaps the disciple may become enlightened before the Guru. Possible like that. So anyway, that's the karma that happened. You see, if he took her unbelievable compassion and took her, he would be enlightened. But maybe something happened to his samaya, so the Guru over there, so it didn't happen. So his disciple then became enlightened. So before he's an enlightened being, but could not see. So what is the disease? Leprosy disease. Wow, so terrible. Wow, blood clots come out. So then he got unbearable compassion. So immediately hold him backside and then that's what happened. Then all the obscuration that cannot see him enlightened purified. Then he's enlightened being. After that, we see even the harbor of the river. Then took him to in the Pure Land, Tabakatu. No, then you have to know that. So there's here I'm giving the example. You see somebody's enlightened being dead, that means like sunbeam, beam is coming out. People may think like that. No. You see, very suffering animal, people, very poor, very difficult, like that, you see. I'm not saying generally only that way, but I'm saying mostly we are very obscure mind, so we say like that. You understand? That to recognize it's Buddha, but to recognize that it's Buddha, it's so difficult, but our mind is so obscured, so veiled, so much obscuration, you see. So that, I'm talking, you see, like that, so great holy beings, you see, who don't, so, you see, so therefore, very hard to see Buddha as Buddha. For us, our mind is so obscured, and so you see, one way is compassion, so important, general compassion, personal compassion, daily life is the most important thing. So you see, all these things happen by general incredible compassion. By meditation, Asanga didn't achieve, but then compassion, unbelievable compassion, then everything happened to some Buddha. Then Maitreya Buddha took him to, what do you want? Then he said, you want teaching. Then he took him to a Pure Land. He got the bodhicitta Pure Land, not bodhicitta Dharamsala. Not bodhicitta Delhi. Bodhicitta Center in Delhi. The Pure Land bodhicitta, he got changing. Then, in the one morning, he gave teachings. And the 5 divisions of Maitreya Buddha teaching. Then it took 57 years, according to him, and then like that he came down. Then he wrote 5 commentaries, 5 division teachings of ground, 5 ground, the teachings of the sadhana. So he wrote commentary. So from those teachings, which he gave then, up to now, then great numberless was the great number of sentient beings became enlightened by practicing, by actualizing, by practicing, studying, by practicing also, and so many sentient beings became enlightened. You have to know that. So all that come from letter of the Lama, the she wrote the path to enlightenment. After generation Buddhism in Tibet, came Lama the she came and then revived him after he wrote this the path to enlightenment, integrated all the sort of tantra, the gradual path of three capable brings, then this one person to achieve enlightenment, not contradictory. The Therapatan, Mana Sutra, Mana Tantra. So one person practice for graduate practice for one person to achieve enlightenment. So then after that, again, so many sentient beings by practicing, studying the practice of the achieving enlightenment, all that happened. So you can see the whole things from Asanga's great compassion. So the great compassion is, even though the talk on the bodhicitta, that part didn't come out, but I say from now here, is how it practice of compassion is so most important, most important in the life. And consider it is said in the Genesis, and about David only one Dharma practice. Only one Dharma practice, and if you practice this, then then you're able to achieve enlightenment, and you achieve all the qualities of Buddha, all the qualities of Buddha, all the Dharma of the Buddha will come in your hand. Like this order, all will come in your hand. So what is that one Dharma? That's great compassion. So there might be few words after that, but I don't remember. That's the essence. How so important it is, most important in our life to practice compassion. Do you understand? Then this is some example how made huge differences. Not only yourself, but for many sentient beings to achieve enlightenment. You can see now. Also, all like this. So, so the so by Harris anger, then you see, you destroy all your merit. That is not dedicated to achieving enlightenment for sentient being. You see, they all totally get destroyed. Like burned rice. Burned rice you can plant, that doesn't grow. So like burned rice. So like that. Like that. You see, for example, even you met $1 billion to all the poor living beings in the world, poor people in the world, won't give you you give $1 million to everyone, but right after that, you give that with the compassion, or you give that with the, Dharma mind, Dharma mind, not only the Dharma, but holy mind, holy Dharma of the mind. And you give $1 billion to every poor person in the world, it become Dharma because of done with Dharma mind, or not holy, with holy Dharma, not holy Dharma. So therefore, But before you didn't dedicate to achieving enlightenment for sentient beings. So therefore, didn't dedicate to achieving enlightenment for sentient beings. So didn't dedicate merits for that. So even though you did unbelievable, most unbelievable, so all the sanghas in the world, you offer $1 billion, so, but then you didn't dedicate merit to achieving enlightenment, even though it became Dharma. But doesn't mean just giving alone to become Dharma. But the mind has to become Dharma, holy mind, Dharma, not only Dharma. So therefore, even if it became Dharma, but you didn't dedicate to achieving enlightenment. The merits you didn't dedicate to achieving enlightenment. So then you got anger, or then total destroyed. Oh, that meant you give $1 billion to each beggars in the world, each sangha in the world, total gone. So like that. So therefore, you see, many people think, oh, I've done this, that, practice, this practice, I've done, I heard, I listened, I've done, full of stories in your life. I've done this, I've listened, but then your mind is still done. Nothing different, nothing better, even worse. Then before you met Dharma, your mind, called your mind is worse, bad. It's like sick, no, nothing better. So I think so much of that, it might never get better. So much of that is, I think you see, you realize you never practice patience and always get angry so easily, habituated from beginner's birth. Oh, in your life, then even no matter how much merit you collected, even though you become holy Dharma, then always destroyed. So sooner or later, it's gone. Anger and heresy is gone, all the merits. So you say, how much you have done, your mind is still same, but worse, even worse than before you met Dharma. Oh, like that, is so sad. Oh, why your mind doesn't get developed, doesn't get better, more patience and more compassion, more Dharma implementation, more Guru, more bodhicitta, more realizing emptiness. There's something tantra, but it's not happening. But in the mind it's worse. Oh, so many people like that. You see, one point is how you see the one that don't develop is like this. So. All of that. So, so like that. So destroyed all the merits. You understand? Oh, you have to know that. One first shortcoming. That's unbelievable, dangerous. Unbelievable, dangerous. Oh, by raising heresy, anger. Oh, especially the holy object. Then second time. Then second shortcoming, then next one, your realizations. But tomorrow you're going to generate bodhicitta, realize emptiness or renunciation, whatever it is, something like that. But suddenly go to anger, heresy. And then that is postponed. When whom you get angry, heresy, whom you get angry, the 100 eons postponed, 1,000 eons postponed. Depending on whom you get angry. So it's realization put off, delayed for so long, eons. So depending on whom you get angry. Second is that. second is that. Then I thought the third, but I don't remember. You heard it? Oh yeah, that's right. That's the third is that you see, one gets born in hell, and the poor Dharma's length of time, poor eons on the whom you depend on whom getting to you have to suffer. Oh, that's the third one. So this is amazing. So so the practice patience. That's not just a word. That's something nice to say. No, that's really more serious. Really important practice. Really important practice. People who practice patience, so important practice. You understand? Oh, like that. What I'm saying, what did I say? What did I say before? Yeah. So what I'm saying, you see, so even though there are many things have helped that and this, but best thing from your side, practice. So I said, even one time practice, you don't allow yourself into the control of anger. You don't give freedom to anger, you give freedom to yourself. Oh, this one will be very good for Western people. Give freedom to yourself, not give freedom to the anger. You understand? Oh, that's good for Western people. Give freedom to yourself, don't give freedom to anger. You understand? Oh, liberation to you, not liberation to anger. So liberation to anger, then all these things what I explained before. You understand? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I have to write my notes. So, yeah. Then you practicing contentment, obstruct attachment, desire, and then so much life problem in the world, so much of life problem, individual, so much from desire. So practice contentment. Oh, even though you cannot do all the whole life, few times, but even one time, 2 times, but as much you can practice contentment, control attachment, desire. That's one very close cause of samsara. So even one time you are able to control the attachment. It's so good. This preparation for your death. For all the future life to enlightenment. So practice patience and to not harm others. Even one time, you're able to do that. This is best from your side. So then, before I stop here, I want to recite. So now time is run out. Even for yourself, to collect one virtue, collect one virtue. But I want to emphasize this. You see, as I told you before, $1 billion, you give all the poor people in the world, the sanghas, but your motivation is not Dharma. Motivation in the world is Dharma, the attachment to this life, seeking happiness for yourself, reputation, wealth, power to yourself, like that. So motivation is not Dharma, world is Dharma. So when your motivation not Dharma, not holy Dharma, world is Dharma, not holy Dharma, so your action making charity, $1 billion to every poor person in the world, every sangha. Every poor person in the world. You see, your motivation is not holy Dharma, holy Dharma. So all your action, giving $1 billion to every poor person, is not holy Dharma. It didn't become virtue, non-virtue. But from motivation side, non-virtue, negative karma is not virtue. Or like that. So your mind is holy Dharma, so the action is holy Dharma. The motivation is all Dharma, so the old Dharma, so the action didn't become holy Dharma, all Dharma and virtue. So the result, there's only suffering, and suffering. So didn't have a result, happiness after this life. So like that, I want to clarify this one to you. Outside looking, oh, this person is fantastic. Wow, such a good heart, such a unbelievable person, giving $1 billion to every person. But motivation inside is you to get a reputation for yourself, power, happiness is like nothing else nothing is about happiness but for yourself. So, because from motivation side, do not become Dharma. Or motivation, not Dharma, the actions do not become Dharma. So only cause suffering. So like that. Because beyond from this life, then there's only after this life, there's only suffering. So like that. So I want to clarify this. So this is an example. Outside looking positive, right? Oh, he's doing this. But you see, motivation is not Dharma, not holy Dharma. Oh, then everything black. Even though people, oh, it's fantastic, but by checking his motivation is not Dharma, holy Dharma. You understand? You have to understand this. Oh, so I'm sorry. Okay, then, so I want to tell one thing. So stop here. So from your side, you see, often even one time, at least even one time to revert to, holy Dharma, mind became a Dharma. So that's important. It's the best preparation for death and the happiness for the future lives. Not the one. So all the future lives. So now you see. Just the teaching from the material teaching. Just to chola temba kang. Temba te. Just to chola temba te. Senjen chola maybe cheba na. Paro samge chige chiani. Kawa cheba to German Jews. But I want to say this here. Then I maybe stop here. I didn't get to go to emptiness, all that. What it's saying is, so from that talk, but this is going higher. But bodhisattvas, who follow the supreme perseverance. Senjen Torah member Chabana, when the multitude of sentient beings, mind rapid. Parasamge Chiani, the other sentient being to rise one virtuous mind. For eons, million eons, like that, 1,000 eons, even it takes time to rise one virtuous friend. One virtuous mind in the heart of others. Certain being, to generate it takes one 1 million even, like that 1,000 times. Takes, to rise one virtue thought in the heart of the scientific. So, which bodhisattvas, so happy, even though so hard, unbelievable hard to rise one virtue thought in the heart of the sentient beings, in the mind of the sentient beings. It takes 1,000. Takes 1 million eons, and they're like that 1,000 eons. Still, bodhisattvas so happy to work for sentient being, to rise one virtue thought. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Bodhisattvas so happy to work for very hard for sentient being to rise even one virtue thought. Oh, I just went on that in the story. So therefore, there are many people here working for centers. Center is to spread Dharma to the sentient beings, serve the sentient beings. Not just center, to serve your body, spirit, mind is to serve the sentient beings, to meet Dharma, and to free them from problems, sufferings, and to bring happiness in the, by practicing Dharma, by understanding Dharma. So through the center. So there's a geshe, there's a translator, there's all provided. So your goes to set up the center, to do all these things, for serve the sentient beings. Also, bodhisattva's attitude, even to rise one virtue thought, takes 1 million even that 1,000 times, even though it takes that much time to rise one virtue thought, but so happy to work for sentient being, to rise one virtue thought, you see. So even so rare, so happy to bodhisattva to dedicate for sentient being. So that's all my story. That's today. So blah 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 stuff. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Good time. Did all the past, present, future marriage, collective by me, marriage, collective by numberless and numberless Buddhas. May the bodhicitta, so all the happiness, success, upswing, enlightenment, for oneself, for every sentient being, numberless helpless, hungry, numberless animals, numberless human, numberless spirit, that includes your family, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your enemy, all that thing, includes everybody. So general bodhicitta, and then those who have generated bodhicitta activities. Changainju yasameju Rinpoche maje panajejo jeba nyamba meba yegone kondo to realize emptiness and meaning of dependent rising, to realize the meaning of dependent rising in the meaning of emptiness, okay? Tony Tawa Rinpoche Maji Pano Attitude Jeva Nyamba Meba Igone Gondo Bewa. Chera Kundu Jawa Zonga Teju Shinyi Ngozu Zebe Jawe Ngabe Langza Denye Geje Zayang Doba Manju Jin to become like so as able to benefit that sentence all the time bring enlightenment. Pande Lama Jigu Tinda Wagoda Gote Teta Chinga Teye Tenda Sambo Tinda Tenda Kona Dasu Jora Jo Mejo Namdara Tame Tinda De La Che Jase Chebe Nindu Teto Choke Rini Na Juji Rosa Javi Tenda Jawara Pande Lame Nambara Tawa Lakechi Tanya Loda Meji Chinde Lepa Tongwe Mugu Lame Chila Sengla Chubara Then we should dedicate the world. Did all the past, the best and best, I made it to clarify me, to I made it to clarify numberless and then being numberless Buddhas. Did all that made it to equalize, especially equalize today, that my second number percepts all that. Oh, then made this world, war, primitive Russia, you could war, so was it, or the war, famine, disease, COVID, danger of fire, water, how much Chinese people suffering so much, they due to COVID, too, like that, it's just one small one. Then, so the dangers of earth, the dangers of water, fire, wind, all that by immediately now and filled with the perfect peace, happiness, single thing, enlightenment, general loving kindness, bodhicitta in the heart. Oh, that, and then, then due to all the past, the person, which I made it to clarify, I made it to clarify, numberless and they were numberless Buddhas, and any sentient being whom I see, or hear their voice, and remember, and touch, and all that. But that any sentient being see me, hear my voice, touch, remember, that's bad that. May all their suffering be pacified immediately, and it's a perfect peace, happiness. Then Kazore, but love can't compassion, but it's in the heart. Tongamanta Samanjitu, Chenya, Rakamatando, Java, Sanjay, Janti, Mola, Toaguchi, Namba, Gundo, Tata, Dangerous. Oh, Dinakatori. Due to all the past, the present, future, I made it to clarify, I made it to clarify, numberless and makes numberless Buddhas. Oh, Kachari, which appear real one, but do not exist in the reality, exist mean and do that with I who appear real, but is do not exist, or to exist, what exists mean and it is the Buddha that which is real one appear do not exist, and what exists is the man and or lead all the sentient beings which appear real one, but do not exist, but which exist in man. So lead to the Buddhahood, which appeared real one, which doesn't exist, but which exists in the man. Then because we let by myself alone, who appear real one, which is not true, which exists in the man. Jambal Bhavijita Jimbodo Kundo Sambo Dion de Jindo de Dokunje Jetson Tabo Jenkawa de Datam de Radunga, the Jape Jawatan Jejimoa Gala Chutunga Wadenda Gaya Tawadi Sambo Joje Radunga Waranji. I dedicated all of my marriage in some way. Tijan Buddha's participate Buddha's dedicated their marriage in some way. I dedicated all my marriage, in particular today, they taken out of my precious, all the marriage what I've collected. So that means taking animal precious, in other words, they done for sense and being. Difficult thing. Teaching that one day. Oh, dear,
Tu Tzu Chan Shen Chang Gun Yahweh Tenzin Kyong Pelwe Kun Se Do Pur Ze Cho Sam Kore Le Mun Tu Du Ba Da So Du Je Gun Shabden Shu.
Thank you so much. Good night.